So I'm making my first video today, cooking video. We're making white chicken chili. I had previously made up some chicken breasts, 2 chicken breasts. This is boiled, but you could use rotisserie chicken or to make things quicker, or you could use grilled chicken. This is cubed. And these are, actually all these items are from ALDIS, which will save you a lot of money. You can get everything there. But I got 2 cans of the Great Northern beans. I drained them, washed them. They have a lot of salt in them. Like this one I think had 410 milligrams of sodium. So it's good to wash those off. Drained this corn, sweet corn. And I have some cilantro and avocado for toppings later. I didn't have a white onion. You could use really any onion, I believe, but I had some green onions. And a little trick, quicker than cutting them up with a knife, I just use scissors, kitchen shears, or any pair of scissors would do. So I'm going to use what I had already since I didn't have an onion. I'm allergic to pepper, but my husband could have pepper. You could put pepper in here. Really any seasonings, but cumin is usually used in the white chicken chili. I've got onion powder, garlic powder. Again, all these seasonings came from ALDIS, except maybe this one, the cumin. And I have some minced garlic, some chicken broth, and I have some Greek yogurt from ALDIS that I'm going to use up. My husband doesn't really like the Greek yogurt taste, so I might add some of this light soured cream, some skim milk, and these I didn't buy at ALDIS. I didn't think they had them at my store anyway. Some ALDIS have different items available. Mild green chilies. I think this is from Kroger. Mild chilies, they don't have like a strong flavor like jalapenos would, or it's not a real strong taste. It's pretty mild. So you can just add these to taste depending on what you want. And I've been liking the smoked paprika lately, so I have it in this little container. You get it from an Amish store. Might add some of that. But previously, of course, I had the cooked chicken already. I wanted to use it up. I put in the beans after draining them, rinsing them, 2 cans of beans, and that I showed you previously. And I put some water in there, boiled them till I got them fairly soft. Then I added the corn. I didn't want all these overcooked and mushy, but I wanted them cooked before I added all these things, or at least heated through. You don't want to overcook your chicken because it's already cooked. You could even undercook your chicken a little if you were going to add it to this. So I just basically wanted to throw everything together in one pot, and I wanted to make sure that everything was ready to go to show you. Since I don't have any editing software for my computer, it's making it crash. I really need a new computer, probably. So, like I said, my first cooking video, and won't be editing, so hopefully I can get through this in one video shot. Okay, so I think I'll just go ahead and add the onions. Like I said, that was like 3 stalks of onion. And I'm gonna add some garlic. I love garlic. You can put in as much as you want. You could add clove garlics. I didn't have any. You could crush some yourself, chop them up, crush them, whatnot, but I love garlic. Sometimes even put a little bit of the liquid in there. and onion powder to add, even though I have onions in there. I don't know, I'm a big seasoning kind of person. I love seasoning. I hardly ever taste my food. I know it's odd. I just throw in the seasonings and hope that it tastes good at the end. Here's the cumin. I mean, probably about a teaspoon to start with. You could try that and then go back and taste it at the end. And like I said, more garlic powder. There's something about adding the seasonings on top of the fresh ones. I don't know, sometimes it just helps with flavor. I'll put just a little bit of this in. The smoked paprika has a really smoky, yummy flavor. And then, I don't know, these are hard to save. I think I'll just dump the whole can in. It's just a real small can, 4 ounces. They're not that bad. We've got here a cup of milk. Can't add the pepper. I'm allergic to pepper. I'm not going to add the chicken just yet. I don't know what it looks like right now. And then I'm going to add in some of this Greek yogurt. This is a great probiotic for digestion. It's really healthy for you. Of course, it's the non-fat, no flavor to it. You can get yogurt, vanilla in it. Sorry for the pounding. Or different flavored ones, but this is just the plain to use for cooking. It has more of a bite to it. So, but I want mine really creamy, and I'm not sure if my husband will like that flavor. So I might put some of this light sour cream in also. Like I said, I don't measure most things. You can kind of get an idea. I'll try to put in the description below approximate measurement you see here. But you're trying to give it that white, creamy consistency. Now, I'm trying to go gluten-free, so I don't really want to add flour. You could add thickening. You need a thickening agent like flour, or I guess you could even try cornstarch. I might, since it's already in this, add some masa. Let me see if I can grab it. I wasn't planning on this. Well, I can't really reach it. But it's a bag of flour. Looks like a bag of flour, but it says masa. It has corn image on the front that you use in a lot of Mexican food as a thickening agent. So you could possibly add that, I would think. I might try that later if it seems a little too runny. And this is the lower sodium, reduced sodium chicken broth in case you want to add salt, which a lot of vegetables, like I showed you, the one had 410 milligrams of salt. So you just want to be careful when you're adding things from cans. You could have a lot of extra salt. So that's why I'm not putting actual seasoning of salt in here. Okay, so it kind of looks like this. So what I'll probably do is, like I said, get it going, turn the heat on, and heat it up, and then I'm going to add the chicken last so it doesn't get overcooked, because mine's pretty well done. But I think I have pretty much everything. I might add in, go ahead and add a little bit of cilantro now, just for flavor. I use the stems and everything. A lot of people don't, but, and then I'll top it with some later too. I love the taste of cilantro. Some people don't. I just think it makes things have a interesting taste to them, and you know, you could always add more. Since I added the broth, you could always add more of the sour cream if you wanted more of a creamy consistency. But see, even if I add this, I'll show you, it's still going to be pretty watery looking. See that? So if you don't want it that thinned out, you know, this is more brothy than thick and creamy. So if you don't want it that thin, like I said, you could have some flour, and just what you would do, you want to make sure you cook the flour a little to get that taste out, and it'll thicken the longer you stir. You could try cornstarch, or like I said, the masa, which is a corn-based product. And I might add that later, so it's less of a soup and more of a like a chowdery kind of consistency. And then once this heats up, I'm going to add in the chicken. So I don't think I got my heat correct there. And you could maybe add a dash of lime if you wanted at the end, or and some people put celery, and I just used up my celery. Celery, like I said, like a sweet onion or different type of onion than the ones I have, green onions. And you can also use, I guess you could put carrots in it if you wanted. Some people don't even use corn. And I read some people use green pepper, like regular bell pepper. So there's different ways you can make it, but I'm going to try it this way. A lot goes a long way, so oh, there's my reminder going off. That just was great for my first video. And then, like I said, I'll add the chicken in. Still getting a reminder from Echo to enter my dream house giveaway. Do you guys enter those? I do every year. We've had pretty good luck winning things. My daughter won a Subway restaurant contest one year in her life, and they flew us to Hawaii to meet Bethany Hamilton, and she did commercials with Subway restaurants. And we won a cruise before that we ended up not taking, long story. And gosh, we won some, kids won some scholarships and whatnot. So I don't know, I keep entering the Dream House giveaway. I know the chances are slim, but okay, so that's kind of what it looks like. You see that? There's quite a bit of broth there. I don't know if you can, there you go. So I'll determine later if I want to thicken it up some, but anyway, that's your chili chicken. The chili are the green chilies I put in. Like I said, I got those at Kroger's, but you could probably get them just about anywhere. And it's good on a nice cold day. I noticed it's just now snowing in Indiana again. So we'll really enjoy this. You can make cornbread, muffins, or have some nice thick crusty bread for your soup. And hope you enjoyed this. Again, look in the description below, and I'll try to add all the ingredients for you. Like I said, I would say looking everything, but maybe one item I didn't get, or two, maybe these two, from ALDIS, so you can save a ton of money. All right, I'm going to let this heat up and serve it later. Bye-bye.